How did Marx view capitalism? Have you ever wondered how Karl Marx, one of the most influential thinkers in history, viewed capitalism? His perspective is both fascinating and critical. Marx saw capitalism as a necessary stage in human development, emerging after feudalism. He acknowledged that capitalism led to significant advancements in science and technology, which increased overall wealth and improved humanity's control over nature. However, his view was not entirely positive. Marx focused on the internal contradictions of capitalism and its exploitative nature. He defined capital not just as money or assets but as a social relationship between people. In this relationship, the capitalist class, known as the bourgeoisie, owns the means of production. Meanwhile, the working class, referred to as the proletariat, sells their labor. According to Marx's labor theory of value, the worth of a product is determined by the amount of labor needed to create it. Capitalists profit by extracting surplus value, which is the difference between what workers produce and what they are paid. This process leads to the accumulation of wealth for the capitalists while workers receive only a small portion of the value they generate. This creates economic inequality and often results in the impoverishment of the laboring class. Marx also viewed capitalism as unstable and prone to crises. One major contradiction he identified was overproduction. Capitalists aim to maximize production and profits, but workers, who earn less than the value of their labor, do not have enough purchasing power to buy all the goods produced. This imbalance can lead to economic crises, including overproduction, unemployment, and recession. Moreover, Marx believed that history is driven by class struggle. He argued that capitalism intensifies the conflict between the bourgeoisie and the proletariat because their interests are fundamentally opposed. Marx predicted that the tensions and contradictions within capitalism would ultimately lead to its downfall through a proletarian revolution. This revolution would overthrow the capitalist system and pave the way for socialism, where the working class would control the means of production. Eventually, this would lead to communism, a classless and stateless society free from exploitation and economic inequality. From a communist viewpoint, Marx's critique of capitalism highlights the need for revolutionary change to end exploitation and create a society based on collective ownership and equality. His analysis encourages organizing the working class to challenge capitalist dominance, abolish private ownership of production, and build a socialist society that leads to communism. In essence, Marx viewed capitalism as a progressive yet exploitative system that would be replaced by socialism and ultimately communism through revolutionary transformation. His thoughts remain as foundational for communist ideology, emphasizing the need to overthrow capitalist relations and establish a society free from class oppression.